Would you believe that these insane Democrats are now collecting money to build a wall in Syria to protect the Kurds?
Yeah.
But they can't build a wall to protect their own border.
Well, of course not.
And that's the point. You know, these Democrats, and I'm not being horrible. Yeah, actually, I am maybe a little bit, but
Be
it's
horrible,
because
it's okay.
but it's because I've seen what this does and how it destroys a country. The only reason why I'm not in my country is because it's been taken over by communists, and I cannot be there. I'm not safe. My family is not safe. People, this is a problem. They will tell you anything on the planet to get into power, just like Elizabeth Warren. I mean, with her free health care for all, including the illegal aliens, the moment she's pressed on how we're going to pay for it, she changes the subject. Or she's got some clever way about costs coming down. And it is just a load of Bravo Sierra, because she cannot logically and physically and, any other way implement that. There's not enough money for that.
She looks like an insane teacher who preaches on Sundays about, 20, 30 miles northwest of Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
But that's the point. She looks like a female Pinocchio with these wooden arms,
with the hands,
the hands and the funny hair. Looks like one of those wooden wigs. But that's just mean. I mean, I suppose she's beautiful.
Well,
too.
their policies she's beautiful to somebody, but their policies are much meaner.
But that's the point. The fact that she can look a whole country in the eye and blatantly lie like that tells me that there's no character, there's no soul, and it's sociopath. It's a sociopathic behavior.
Yeah, they're the only ones with any heart. They're the only ones with any empathy. They're the only ones with any solutions, because they think the American public is that stupid. And the problem is, certain members of the public, I think, are a little naive and maybe even a little gullible. And there's probably a couple of stupid ones in there somewhere, too. We must help them. That's
why they believe the stuff they hear on the news. And the end of the day is that the whole news narrative is built for them. And they think if they can convince them of all these lies and that they're going to get everything free, just like President Trump said, in California, it's free healthcare, free food, free this, free that, free that. He says, gosh, I want to move there. Who doesn't want to move to where everything is free? But just look at the reality of where everything is free. Go see how much human excrement, how much needles are lying in the streets, how many homeless people there are.
A lot of them veterans, too.
And it's a disgrace.
It is.
It is not practically possible to build this socialist, communist utopia. It does not exist. Free market is the only way where people work for themselves. And if that is taken away from a country and they take your guns and you have a totalitarian state, the next thing you have a dictator and you cannot get rid of him. It happened in Zimbabwe. Mugabe was the president for, what felt like 100 years. Mm-hmm. And the same is happening in South Africa now. The ANC has been in power for 25 years.
Oh, I thought it was only 16. Is it 25?
It's 25 years that they've been in power. And the point is that, and this is so ridiculous, when I go vote, there must be like 60 parties on the ballot. Some of them I've never even heard of. There's one with lips and it's called KISS. I've never heard of that party. Who are they? But it's such a farce because we know that the ANC is going to win because they've rigged it like that. Everything is rigged after that. And there's no way you can get out of it. No way, unless you shoot your way out of it.
That's right. Well, yeah. With communism, you shoot your way in and shoot your way out. With socialism, you can join that party with a vote, but you're going to have to shoot your way out of that one as well. I want you to come on. We're going to talk with Peter Chalka here in a couple of minutes after this break. And then when the Consigliere comes on, I want you to come on and talk about what we've got going on here. What you have brainstormed out. My little field marshal of space.
I can't wait.
It's absolutely amazing. Remember, folks, as one of our guests on Caravan to Midnight emphatically stated, although it was poignant, when the product is free, you're the product. This is the Ark.